Every game feels like a special one in Buenos Aires, even more so perhaps in this neighbourhood of Núñez, famously inhabited by a true heavyweight of South American football, River Plate. Austria braced for their anthem. Well, that has got the juices flowing, and now this. Argentina have gone with a 4-5-1, Jim.
Well, the lone striker has to be prepared to do some of the work himself, but essentially he needs two of the three central midfielders to make runs beyond him and trust that the wide men can service the penalty box and make those link-up runs from out to in. He should get plenty of support with this setup.
There's the whistle. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, David Alaba, one of the most versatile players out there. He's just got so much positional awareness and intelligence. He can basically do a job anywhere on this pitch. He's got fabulous technique too, especially with his delivery in and around the area. He'll be eyeing up any set plays the opposition concede in that defensive third.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone... To Paul! Ball swung in. Firmly met. Lovely, now then. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Gregoric. And the counter is on. Romero moved on forwards. McAllister. Messi. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Aim forwards. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Lima. Out to the left it goes. Lima. Grilic. Alaba. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Lima. Baumgartner. Played out wide. Messi gets over and intercepts. It's anyone's ball now. Crosses it. It's a mighty effort. Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Romero, and it's played forward. Montiel, gently done. A For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Alaba. Played towards the other side. And he cuts out the supply. Great run this, he's come at quite a distance already. De Paul. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. That's very neat. So who's he picking out? Messi. Messi plow. Martinez hits it! Baumgartner. Schlager. Grilic. Martinez. De Paul. Muscular approach does pay off here. De Paul cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And here's Arnautovic. And he's there to get it away. Martinez laid out to the left flank. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Linhart. Lima. Alaba. Alaba goes on a run down the left wing. Alaba. Baumgartner. Here's a chance! Good strike, quite an alarm. Taliafico. McAllister. Fernandez. Fernandez forwards and with intent. Schlager. Schlager. Arnautovic. Gregoric! That was superb goalkeeping!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
They've played it short.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste. They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Baumgartner. That has found him in acres of space. Romero is there, and he can get that clear.
Austria are playing very deep here. They seem happy to let their opponents have the ball. They're not bothered.
Spread out to the left. Lima, here comes... Up he goes! Messi. Fernandez goes forward. That has been cut short.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Looks to the other side. Schlager. Baumgartner. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Can he deliver? Pings it across. Deftly away. Montiel. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Proves too strong. Fernandez. Montiel providing an outlet on that flank. Messi. Oh, smashing header! And the ball's come loose here. Herring after the ball here. And he thumps it clear. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
McAllister. Tagliafico. De Paul. And here's Lautaro Martinez. And Martinez! Goal! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Argentina have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Lima. Lienhardt shifted upfield. Gregoric. Arnautovic. And he's away. Arnautovic!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
De Paul, now he's off and running. Montiel. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Oh, what's he giving here? Well, the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Messi! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And it's McAllister. And here's Lautaro. Decent chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Tagliafico. Here's the Paul. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Over to the left. Tagliafico. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Gregorich. Oh, good spread. Messi. That's really well manoeuvred. Calmly anticipates. Lima. McAllister. Tagliafico, gently done. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Picks it up out wide. And that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
And it's been taken short. Great defending, strong and determined. Lima did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's found a way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It's a good run down the right. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And Martinez! Oh, that was extravagant by any standard.
Well, there wasn't much else on there, so why not have a crack? So nearly paid off too.
Gregorich. Messi does really well to win the ball there. Fernandez. Romero forwards and with intent. Messi. Messi. Showing good feet. It's a loose ball. It's a throw-in. Succumbs to the pressure. Baumgartner. Alaba. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Grilic. Played out to the right. Tagliafico makes the interception. Otamendi. Baumgartner. And here's Arnautovic. Baumgartner. He's gone for goal! Fernandez wins the duel this time. Aim forwards. The ball in acres of space out wide. De Paul. Oh, that's neat. That's an excellent interception. Schlager. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Otamendi. Tagliafico. Moved on forwards. It's come to nothing. Schlager. Schlager, and it's played forward. Gregoritsch. Baumgartner. Otamendi. Moved on forwards. Oh, super find. And he's heaved it away. Otamendi. Messi. De Paul. And he goes cross-field. Montiel. Out to the right. Messi. That's not going far. Shoots! Lienhardt. Leimer. Austria getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Schlager. Baumgartner. Schlager. Some good work on the right flank here. And the cross comes in. Great chance!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Otamendi gently done. Austria have reclaimed it. Lienhardt forwards and with intent. Montiel. Now it's De Paul. De Paul proves just a little bit too strong. Montiel. Montiel making good progress on the right-hand side. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. And here's De Paul. Turns and goes back. Played back in. Fernandez played out to the left flank. Oh, nice touch. Oh, it's played into the area. And that's been well dealt with. Arnautovic. Argentina, half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Schlager. Grilic. Spread out to the left. it's Lima. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's through, it's what Martinez! Really well taken goal. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Alaba. Baumgartner. Gregoritsch. Baumgartner. Alaba. And here's Lima. Alaba. And he whips it in. Oh, what a climb! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Baumgartner. Schlager. Now it's Arnautovic. Arnautovic. Can he finish? He can get that clear. Tagliafico. Schlager. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward, delivered across. Montiel, aim forwards. Alaba. Oh, perfectly measured that. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Austria clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Gregoritsch. Martinez, long ball by the goalkeeper. Otamendi. McAllister. Tagliafico. That's really well manoeuvred. Lienhardt. Lima. Lienhardt. Alaba. Grilic, aim forwards, and it's Alaba. Gregoritsch, Baumgartner, Baumgartner! Oh, split-second reaction.
Baumgartner clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Now it's De Paul. Tagliafico. Tagliafico looking for options, and that's aimed into the middle. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. That's really well manoeuvred. Schlager. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Now the delivery. He's cut it out. Yep, it's a corner. And he's there to clear it. Good running, strong and purposeful. And the first 45 minutes are up. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Argentina in control at half-time, 2-0. Here we go again. Schlager. And it's Arnautovic. He's in a great position here. Baumgartner. Tries to get it clear. Lima. Gregoric. Lima. Baumgartner. Applies the finish! He's got away with one there. De Paul played out towards the right wing. Montiel. Messi. Hit into the middle. Cleared without complication.
Argentina clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Out to the left it goes. Oh, that's nice. Lima. Otamendi getting this one clear. McAllister. Fernandez. Montiel, gently done. De Paul. Montiel. Moved on forwards. And that's put paid to a promising move. Over to the left. Lima. And it's Alaba. That has been knocked clear. Messi. Schlager.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Romero. Montiel. Driven forward. Oh, can he get onto this? Baumgartner. And that has been clubbed away. Climbs up big! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Gregoric actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Messi. Montiel. And it's played forward. Alaba. Lima. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Messi. Romero. Fernandez. Montiel. No messing about, just bludgeoned away and claimed it back swiftly. De Paul has created one goal already. De Paul. And here's Messi. And here's De Paul. De Paul! Denied by an instinctive save.
De Paul is offering a wry smile there.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Messi, in by Messi. Oh, that's not going to find its target. And now the breakaway. Baumgartner. He's in plenty of space here. It's a great ball.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Now that's well seen too. Now it's Gregoric. Baumgartner. Baumgartner!
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
De Paul. Montiel. Martinez being hunted in packs.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Oh, it's come loose. Tagliafico. Martinez looks to get on the end of this. Austria can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Moved on forwards. Romero. Argentina with this handy-looking 2-0 lead. They are looking comfortable. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well read, and the danger is averted. That's really well cleared. Linhart. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Schlager. Tries a deft little ball. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. And here's Arnautovic. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Lima cuts it out. Grilic. Baumgartner. Gregoric. That's a nicely weighted pass. Oh, what a climb! Gets it away. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Martinez. Tagliafico. And it's played forward. Gets good distance on it. It's gone out for a throw-in. Tagliafico. Tagliafico. De Paul! Alaba chooses to go cross-field. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Tagliafico. That's really well manoeuvred. And they've got rid. And that's been won straight back. Nice physical challenge. Aim forwards. Can he latch onto this? He's shifting through the gears here. Martinez claims it without any fuss. Oh, terrible pass. Otamendi defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Gregoric. Montiel wins the duel this time. Alaba. Played into the middle. And it's played forward. Now they could break here. Does really well to win the ball there. Alaba. Now it's Gregoric. Now it's Baumgartner. Oh, it's come loose. That's a corner kick. Oh, smashing header! That's a half-decent try.
Oh, maybe it was one of those moments when he just caught it too well.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Played with finesse. Romero gets it away. Tagliafico. And it's Lima. Alaba looking to hit the byline here. Schlager. Now it's Lima. Oh, a delicate chip through. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Argentina clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Alaba. Alaba played over towards the opposite flank. Schlager. Baumgartner. Lima. Lofted it. It's a mighty effort! Tagliafico gets it clear. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, nicely intercepted. That's a... And Arnautovic! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender. Stay onside.
Romero forwards and with intent. Ah, he's given it away. Messi. Lienhardt with the clearance. And it's Fernandez. He is just caressing the ball. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Plays it across. Brilliantly cut out. Now it's Arnautovic. Oh, that's a nice ball. Danger averted for now. Montiel. The pull. Oh, good spread. Montiel. And here's Messi. And here's Messi. There are a few waiting for it. Schlager moved on forwards. Keeps on running. Great defending, strong and determined. Keeper's got good distance on that. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. I've gone with a 4-5-1, Jim.
Well, most teams...
That's really well manoeuvred. Baumgartner. Gregoritsch! They've done it! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! You just know there is no stopping that.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
You reading the formation?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much successful.
Austria get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Romero. Otamendi shifted upfield. Lima. Played towards the other side. Alaba. Nice control. And here's Lima. Schlager. And there's the shot!
Peter, I think you're going to have to go a very long way to find a better all-round issue. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Proves too strong. Martinez is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Gregoritsch. Oh, that's a fine challenge. And that was very necessary. "75 minutes played. Baumgartner, spread out to the left.
Austria really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
De Paul. Messi. Montiel. Romero. Otamendi. That's a sharp pass. Lienhardt played up towards the front line. He's through here. Gregoritsch. That's going to go a long way. Alaba. Moved on forwards. And it's Alaba. Gregoric. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
That's really well manoeuvred.
I've gone with
Martinez finds himself offside.
Well, most teams... 4-1 shape too.
Gregoric shapes to shoot! Should have equalised.
Gregoric was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
Montiel. And it's played forward. Is onto it in a flash.
Austria really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Messi. Grilic. Schlager. Grilic. Played out to the right. Oh, Red, nice interception. And here's Arnautovic. And Arnautovic! Oh, they could be caught out here. And that has been cleared. Schlager. Chance for a shot! Cleared without complication. Lima. Incoming delivery.
Austria simply cannot let their heads drop. They need their big characters now to keep them going.
Lienhardt forwards and with intent, and it's Arnautovic.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And here's Arnautovic. Clipped into space. Cross goes in there. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And he's there to get it away. What a throw in. Austria making consecutive changes here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Alaba. Lima. Gregoric. He's having a shot!
Austria really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Forward it goes. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Over to the left. In it comes. Schlager. And the shot! Could be danger here. Tries to get it clear. Alaba crossed it. Up he goes! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
He'll try to keep this alive, and there's his chance to lead the counter. And here's Arnautovic. Can he finish? And the ball's come loose here. Arnautovic. He can get that clear. Played it again. And he's there to clear it. Austria don't have many options, and time is running out. The pull, aim forwards.
Look, their supporters must be going barmy about this because there's no sense of purpose in what we're seeing.
Otamendi gets across to intercept that.
Austria really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
There's the shot! Goal! Dying minutes, and we're all square again.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Austria making another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
So all square with almost no time remaining. Argentina desperately searching for the winner here. It's anyone's ball now.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
He can run onto that. He's being urged to... Real chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Gregoric out towards the flank. Has crossed into the middle. McAllister. Long ball looking to counter. Well timed, excellent interception. Deep into stoppage time. And it's Arnautovic. Oh, shooting chance! Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Gregoric! smashing header. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Tagliafico. Cuts out the pass. Still inseparable. We have penalties.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So we head for the final act. It will be penalties.